Jets get obviously Aaron Rodgers, round one pick number 15 of this year, and a 2020 also this year a fifth round pick from the Packers. And then the Packers get no more Aaron Rodgers, pick number 13, a second round pick, a sixth round pick, a conditional 2024 second round pick that becomes a first round pick if Rodgers plays 65% of the snaps, which will probably happen. So all in all, they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or no, 4 draft picks, 6 draft picks in total that were involved in the trade. But it finally gets done. He gets off of his darkness retreat. He gets to go on Pat McAfee and wear a Jets hat, and he gets to be happy again. We reached out to some Packers fans. They're happy about it. We put a Twitter poll up. Said, does Aaron Rodgers lead the Jets to the Super Bowl in year one? The answer was a loud no. Some Jets fans did vote yes, and they let us know about it. But, I mean, if the deal is done, he's finally out of Green Bay. Where do you see him taking the Jets this year, Wade? Do they make it at least late run in the playoffs?
I think the defense will carry this team, and I do think that offensively, yeah, they're better. Aaron Rodgers is better than Zach Wilson and Mike White, but I don't think this team is a contender in the AFC. I mean, the AFC is just super stacked, and it was already super stacked at quarterback. Aaron Rodgers was the best quarterback in the NFC, and now he's probably like the 10th best in the AFC. So it's a tough road ahead, but I do admire them for trying because they've really not been able to draft and develop a quarterback. So you go get a guy who's going to be a Hall of Famer, and at least it gives you a chance to compete with Miami and Buffalo. I mean, Buffalo did lose some key free agents. Miami has some question marks with Tua. So if there ever was a chance to seize the division, it would be now. But I just don't see it playing out that way. I think that at best, this team's a wild card team. And, I think they go 10-7 or something.
Okay. Wade's not sold on the discount double check.
I mean, it's a good move. It's a good move, but I think it's a lot to I get you have to give up the first round pick, but the kind of, hey, screw you, we're going to move up 2 spots. Like that was just Green Bay bullying New York.
Yeah. I guess, they got a first round pick in return. Tyler, what are your thoughts? Who won the trade, Green Bay or New York?
I feel like, I don't know. I feel like both sides were pretty even. I feel like nobody had to give up much. I feel like maybe like New York had to give up one of their primary receivers like Corey Davis in the trade, but it was just a bunch of draft picks. You have the first round draft pick swap, and the first round conditional pick is probably going to be in the 20s, especially if the Jets make a run to the playoffs. And I think that they will. I don't think it's going to be like a number 1 seed type of deal. I think that Buffalo is still going to win the AFC East. That they're by far the best team in that division. But like Wade mentioned, I think there's a lot of question marks around the quarterback position. I think that Miami has a better roster set up, especially on offense and defense. But quarterback is by far, I would take Aaron Rodgers over whatever Miami runs out there with, whether that's Tua or Mike White. The return of Mike White versus Aaron Rodgers, I would love to see that.
Can you see it, Mike White versus Rodgers? Week 17, playoff berth on the line.
Oh, yeah.
But Mike White gets it done.
I think like 10-7 is favorable. I don't think that they're going to get anything more than that. It's not going to be anything drastic of a return. So I think that in the end, though, the draft picks won't really change. I think that Green Bay is either going to go edge rusher or go with the top tight ends, and then the Jets are going to go with the best available offensive tackle because they need some help, and especially with a 38-year-old quarterback now behind there. And a young, talented running back, because don't forget, Breece Hall was looking like a Rookie of the Year candidate, and he tore his ACL, so he'll be coming back. And then your wide receiver weapons, you have Garrett Wilson, Allen Lazard, he's going to be his top targets. They have the chemistry, and then you also have Elijah Moore and Corey Davis. So I think that the offense is going to be the most improved offense in the NFL that we see. It's just going to be, can the defense do the same?
Yeah, so we can stop putting out the clickbait TikToks. Aaron Rodgers is finally a Jet.